Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Alright. Good enough. I'm just gonna start straight away on the main story. Gotta find my way over there. Where are we going? Oh, there was a closer etherite. Or I just went the wrong way, actually. I think the fisherman was the one that I got to. Wait, then why is the... Oh! I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay, we need to go... This will be easier. We need to go here. Hello, everybody. So we just finished liberating Doma, which was a lot of fun. Here we are, home at last. I must say the journey passed more quickly than I had expected. That would be due to the absence of otherworldly interference, I expect. I should be glad if we did not speak of that unpleasantness again. Ha ha ha. Ahem. But in spite of all that and more, we returned better for the experience, and more importantly, triumphant. Indeed, with Doma freed of Imperial oppression, it is only right that we turn our thoughts to the plight of Alamigo. Well, I'm all for that, obviously, but I think you should go and see the refugees at Revenant's Toll before doing anything else. They'll be thrilled to hear what you've accomplished, and it'd sound best coming from you. Thank you. I shall do as you suggest. I see I'm not too late. Admiral, what are you doing here? The East Aldenard Trading Company informed me of your impending arrival. I have tidings I thought best to share with you in person. From Garabania? Aye, the Alliance still holds the wall despite several Imperial counterattacks, but we have been unable to press further into occupied territory. Commander Kemp and his men, meanwhile, have made great strides toward rebuilding their depleted ranks, and they have taken it upon themselves to attempt some few operations with mixed results. I'm sorry to say 'twas a complication arising from one such venture which moved me to seek you. Out. Go on, go on. During a mission to transport wounded resistance fighters to the Rising Stones, Kryle Baldezian was taken prisoner. Kryle, do they know where she's being held? They do not, but your comrades were informed at once, and I am told Thancred is in Garabania looking for her as we speak. How could this have happened? We must seek out Thancred without delay. Nay, Kryle told me better than that. It would be unwise to act without first acquiring a full understanding of the situation. Thank you for informing us. Tired though we may be, we must make haste to the Cashram Oriens. Pray excuse us, Admiral, Lady Ugiri. Can we all do a fancy bow? No? Okay. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Well. Okay. I want to know where you get this ring thing at. I've seen it on a few people. Looks pretty sick. Oh. Okay. Welcome back to Aoria. Spend 800 credits. There you are. you have heard the news. In broad strokes from Admiral Blofuswin, what happened? Kryl and a squadron of resistance fighters were escorting Y'shtola and several other wounded to the Rising Stones for further treatment when they were ambushed by Imperial forces. Arenvald and his men fought valiantly, but in the chaos... I will make no excuses, we failed to protect her. Do not be so hard on yourself. You protected Y'shtola and the others, did you not? Tell us about the attack. It was the skulls. They knew a path across the wall we hadn't found. We thought we were safe once we reached the Black Shroud. We weren't expecting an ambush. During the fighting, I caught a glimpse of their leader's memories. It was all planned. The advantage of having a walker in the field. I'm not as strong in the Echo as Menfina is, of course. Half of the time, it is enough to knock me on my ass like I've taken a dose of concentrated ether. So you walked in for Dola's memories. What did you see? A woman promised the world education, training, citizenship, all that and more, more if she but sold her soul. A traitor to her people, a pretender to her masters. It was Xenos himself that gave the order, told her to return with Kryl Baldesion, alive. Our agents have been carefully monitoring Imperial communications since the attack, but they have yet to intercept any transmissions making reference to Kryl or her current whereabouts. If that orders were to bring Kryl back alive, we can save her more if we move quickly. As you say, time is of the essence, which is why I intend to slip past enemy lines and see what information I can uncover on my own. In the meantime, it is up to you and our allies to command the Imperial's undivided attention. Lots of shouting and explosions and so forth. Keep them distracted, and I will find her. Very well. I wish I could do more to aid you, but I understand. Commander Kemp is on his way to the castrum as we speak, for a meeting with General Alden. If you hurry, you can find him on the road and discuss the situation beforehand. Kemp. Which one is Kemp? I don't think that's the small guy. I think Menfina and I are going... Oh. I think Menfina and I are going to go and see Conrad like he suggested. You all wait here. Oh, is he the one from the Ralger's Reach? I think that's who that is. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Here we go. To the southeast. I was going through yesterday and trying to get the like the hard quests and the optional dungeons that I hadn't come across yet. Well, well, isn't it a pleasant surprise? It fills my heart with joy to see you two hale and healthy. Welcome home, Lise. Menfina, I'm sure you've heard about Kryl by now. That's why we're here. I'm still not sure what to think about, but we'll save her. We'll definitely save her somehow. Aye, I have no doubt that you will. You look stronger for your time in the Far East, lass, and it's good news for Kryl. I'd like to think so, but enough about me. How is everything with you and the Resistance? Better than when you last saw us, no mistake. Arenvald's been a godsend. Him and Minago, and all the other youngbloods have achieved so much in such a short time. We've been blessed to receive the support of the Flames Alamigan Brigade, who have been instrumental in freeing our countrymen from labor camps through Garabania, as well as some political prisoners from the city proper, believe it or not. Together with the refugees returning from Old Da and elsewhere, we have no shortage of able-bodied men and women eager to join the cause. I knew you wouldn't stop fighting, even after what happened at the Reach. Force of habit, I suppose. Though we've come a long way, we still have far to go, but we'll fight over every ilm, and sooner or later we'll get to Alamigo. But listen to me prattling on when we should be making haste to Castrum Oriens. There's no point you telling me everything now when you'll only have to say it all again for the Flame General's benefit. You're right, I'll go on ahead and tell the others that you're not far off. Yeah, so that's why all my quests are filled up with speaking to different people. I think these are all of the chains of just the hard quests. I think I pretty much, for a Realm Reborn, anyway, I think I pretty much got all of them. There's maybe like 2 or 3. You have spoken with Thancred then. Good. Take heart. If anyone can track her down, it's him. I believe I hear Commander Kim's party approaching. If you are ready to address Father and the others, let us be about it. Oh. Oh, damn. What is about to happen here? There you are, and it is Commander Kemp I see. I know you are eager to speak of our next move, but we must first hear more of your last. Tell us of your deeds in Doma.
Pray, join me in welcoming our Scion allies, but recently returned from their mission to the Far East. We have been most eager to hear a first-hand account of your time there, eventful as we understand it was.
Very well. Allow me.
We kicked their asses.
Such victories are rarely won without sacrifice, but the prize is worth the price. Doma, free after all these years.
Does he have new scars? Or have I just not seen him in a while?
Bloody hells. Flooding their own castle for a better chance at victory. We could learn a thing or two from that lad.
Well, he's gonna be here.
Our agents report a flurry of communications between GarleMALD and Alamigo in recent days.
I'm
It's
assuming.
plain they are in the midst of deliberating their response to the Doman uprising.
Yeah, it was him and Yugiri that said that they would be coming over, right? And then he sent Yugiri and he went back to finish up some stuff. So no, he will definitely be here.
Every Imperial unit in occupied territory will be on the lookout for civil unrest. The fear of leaving critical locations undefended will make commanders think twice about committing their forces, giving us a chance to seize the initiative.
We have a chance, aye. Mayhap the last one we're ever going to get. While we've done our best to rebuild the resistance, the Imperials have only increased their efforts to root out sympathizers. If we keep on playing for smaller prizes, it's only a matter of time before they crush us again. And that we won't come back from.
A swift advance seems best for all concerned, not least poor Mistress Kryl.
Then let us waste no more time. The campaign for Alamigan liberation begins now. Our first objective will be to capture Castellum Veladina. Take the bridge, and the whole of the fringes will be ours. From there, we can push east towards the peaks.
I hope we get another one of those, like when we had a plan back in A Realm Reborn where it was like showing the map and all of the stuff happening. Because I'm not going to lie, that actually really helped me understand what was going on, too.
I name this operation Rulga's Beacon. For as Rulga once sent his star to guide our ancestors to these lands, so too shall it see us home.
Hell yeah, brother. Let's go. Is anybody going to give her a fist bump? No? Alright. Damn. The success of the operation is paramount. So long as the Emperor holds Castle Veladina, the main host cannot advance. Xenos knows this, which is why he has ordered Fordola and her men to see to the bridge's defense. So we'll get to fight the skulls again. The Butcher is not to be underestimated. She's decisive, ruthless, and feared by foes and friends alike. But we have a plan to defeat her. First, we send an alliance force down the main road, signaling our intention to mount an all-out assault. The garrison will muster their forces and prepare for a protracted battle. However, they will soon find that we are ill-prepared for the counterattack. Our men will begin to break ranks and flee. I see. Show them your backs and give them a target too tempting not to pursue. Aye, Fordola is too aggressive not to press the advantage. She will order her men to give chase. We lure them as far as the East End, where the commanders will rally their forces and attempt to hold their ground. If all goes to plan, we should be able to keep the greater part of their garrison occupied, leaving us to tackle the bridge's main defenders. Very clever, I'm sure. But what are we to do if the Imperials smell a rat and return before we've taken the place? I don't need you to take Veladina, Commander Kemp. All I need is for you to fly your flag from its tower. You mean to trick them into believing that the bridge has fallen? Aye, we convince them Veladina is lost, hit them hard with our reinforcements, and watch them go running for the hills. Then, when the dust has settled, we regroup at the Castellum. What say you? That's a bold plan, but a good one. We'll do it. In that case, we shall support both Resistance and the Alliance forces. Menfina, Lys, Arenvald, I ask that you accompany Commander Kemp and Alizé, and I will remain with the Flame General. We will return to Rauger's Reach and make our preparations. As soon as they are complete, we will join you in the field. Godspeed. We got a plan brewing. Just like with every other thing that happens in this game, I can only wonder where it's gonna go wrong. In case you haven't noticed, the flag flying above Veladina is bloody massive. It'd take a dozen men to change it, and far too long besides, but there's no need for all that, right, Minago? Not so long as I have my griffin and satchel of glamour prisms, no. Arenvald, you're in charge of the runners between us and the Alliance, no link pearls. Lys, I want you to look on the squadrons. Make sure they've got everything they need. Everybody clear. Aye, sir. All forces are to depart for Castrum Corvey when ready. That will be all. Menfina, stay with me a moment if you would. There's a few men I'd like you to look in on personally. Each of them has lost people. I can tell that it weighs on their hearts. There have been a lot of new faces since you were last here, so it's best if I just tell you where to look. One's an officer you'll find in the barber. Another's an older fellow who likes to pass the time on the shore of Starfall. And the last is a fiery young lad from Little Alamigo, who I'm told trains by himself by the River of the Fringes. You'll know them when you see them. Come and find me when you've finished. Give me 1 second. Alright. I've usually got an energy drink before I start these things, but I didn't have one. I thought I did. I'm thinking about stealing the one my mom's got in the fridge. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'll be right back. Okay. Let's continue. Hope you like my Fubuki outfit. I say, if it isn't the lass who helped me find the ward, I'm misplaced. Ah, but there I go again, treating you as an equal. It wasn't till after you'd gone that one of my comrades pulled me aside and told me it was only the bleeding hero of Eorzea who'd taken time out of her busy day to help me. Well, what is done. But know that I will fight with every ounce of my strength in this coming battle, and the next and the next. Mayhap it will serve to pay the favor. Fare you well. It seems that other one might have been closer, but oh well. Gotta get them all done. Can you still get the Monster Hunter title? Wait, I know you, Lieutenant Pendragon from the Maelstrom. It's an honor to meet you. I was living hand to mouth in Old Daw, but I decided to enlist in the flames after I heard tales of your daring do. And now, as fate would have it, I've been sent here to join in the fight for my homeland's liberation. Ah, but this is no time to talk. I've got to prepare for the operation. Take care, Lieutenant. We'll give all those Imperial Horsens what for? Gotta get this energy drink down so I can, I don't know, read. Feels like if I don't have one, I always end up, the words become a jumbled mess on the screen. It's kind of hard to explain. I, like, trip over myself a lot. Menfina, am I right? I doubt you remember me, but I'll never forget you. You saved my life in Little Alamigo, you did. Do I recognize this NPC? I don't think I do. My first thought was that it was the guy when we were recruiting that was being like a dick. But I don't think it is. He is wearing a mask though, so I don't know. Wilrid and the rest of us had got it into our heads that if we had enough crystals, we could summon Ralgar like the Amalja summoned their god. Thankfully, you put a stop to it. Ever hear about what happened to Wilrid? Joined the Braves when they came calling, only to turn up dead one day. Never found out how or why, but I reckon it doesn't matter. Dead's dead after all. Wilrid. That sounds so familiar. But at least he died doing what he thought was right, and maybe that's the best folks like us can hope for, eh? Not that I'm in any hurry, mind. Wait, Wilrid was the one that died, like, right in front of us, no? Maybe not. Man, that name sounds familiar, though. Is this taco guy gonna be like the other guy from last time? You've had a word with the men I mentioned, then. As I'm sure you noticed, they have another thing in common aside from tragedy. You've touched each of their lives in one way or another, but that's not the reason I wanted you to speak with them. A man who's lived in Gearbani his entire life, who bore witness to the realities of the occupation for 20 unbroken years. A man who fled Alamigo in search of a new life, who swore to serve another nation only for fate to conspire and send him back here. A young-born on foreign soil who never saw his parents' homeland, yet nevertheless felt kinship with our cause. 3 men, 3 stories, 3 reasons, yet all belong to the Resistance. In growing larger, we've grown more diverse, and while there is good in that, there's also potential for strife and discord. It'd take a special sort to lead such men into Alamigo, don't you think? Good thing they've got you. Someone like Leash, you mean? Leader of the Resistance, eh? Don't I have enough titles already? Um, Unfortunately, I think I know where this ends up. I know Lise gets a new outfit at some point. I see we're of one mind. She'll have to make the decision for herself, of course. You've traveled with her, been by her side when she's had to make hard choices. You've seen her at her worst and her best. If you think she's got it in her, then she does. Look after her, Minfina. She's our future and my hope. Trust I needn't say this conversation is just between you and me. Good girl. Right then, we'd best head to Castum Corvi. Or what remains of it, rather. I guess Lise is on, like, the Stormblood banner art, so it's not exactly, I guess, a spoiler in the same sense that learning something intentionally hidden is. Either way, even if I didn't know that, I feel like Lise would be the perfect person. They've spent the whole expansion kind of showing how driven she is to get this done, so... I almost feel like it would be unsatisfying if it was anybody besides her. Maybe that's just me, though. Did I go the wrong way? No. This is just longer than I thought it was. This plan is going to be fun. I hope we get to follow the whole thing and not just, like, do our part and then hear about the rest of the stuff happening. I hope we actually get to see each step of the plan. Castellum Corvi. An instance I see. We'll lead the way while the others... Holy crap. We'll lead the way while the others... While the other units launch their own separate attacks. Remember that we need to hold out until Monago sees to the flag. Get your gear in order any moment now. That actually reminds me, I haven't checked if I could use better gear in a minute, but I still don't think I can. I think the gear crafted for me is... It's quite a lot better than anything I'll get in a while. Ich begonnen.
Good. It's the waiting that drives me mad. Standing around, knowing what's to come. I'll never get used to it.
That's fair. I've never been in this situation, but I imagine... I imagine waiting while people are actively fighting is kind of...
We've come this far, haven't we? We just need to make it the rest of the way.
Would definitely make me uneasy.
Right.
She's already being a good leader, bro. Look at her go.
Looks like the bastards went for the bait. The bridge is ours for the taking. Now remember, Monago, I want you to make for the tower as soon as you see an opening and get that flag flying. We'll see to the fighting.
I won't let you down, sir.
Come then. Rolga's star shall burn bright this day.
Damn, this is kind of tough. I'm gonna screenshot it, why not? It might actually mess up the quality. Because it tries to auto-upload. Might have to watch that. Okay, I just got notified that the upload finished, so that was way quicker than I expected it to be. Quickly now, we've got to reach Faladina before General Alden and his men are overwhelmed. Scouts dead ahead. If they see us, they'll warn the others. Not if we kill them first.
Here it comes!
Here it comes! I feel like I could probably turn down the fighting sound. It's pretty loud. That's another one. Okay. I just now realized I'm capped. I guess that makes sense. It literally told me. I need to grind out that last 5 levels to get to 80. I forget what's at 80 that I want, but there's something. Seize the bridge and be done with it. Well, that's gonna bug me now. What is at 80? They left the token force behind. Nothing that we can't handle. I think that's what that said. Can we get them together for an AoE maybe? I don't think so. Take this! I'm just gonna do this right now. Might be the best chance to. Is there a spot that I can see my teammates' health bars? Because I do need to make sure that they're not getting killed either. Nice. Well, the big guys are gone, so these guys are light work. Hell yeah. There's one more. Easy. Here we go. Think you're clever with all your little tricks. Think again. None of you are leaving here alive. Or is this like boss fight? Okay, we're circled in, so yeah, I have to fight her. Fordola Rem Lupus. This bridge belongs to the Empire. I'm not about to give it up. I'm gonna zoom out a bit. Oh, could that be the Balsar attack? Gunblade. What is Gunblade? Okay. Plan B. Oh. I don't think I can actually attack those. There's something else to dodge. Hero or not, you'll die just like the rest. Gunblade again. Can I do that maybe? Just remind me back. Got him! Man, I'm good at this game. Coffin block, okay. I don't think I've seen this one yet. So she does Gunblade while my thing's on cooldown. That could. Oh no, no, she's doing Gunblade while this thing's on cooldown. Ugh. I wasn't aware that was gonna happen, so.
Meet my new friend!
Meet my new friend! Okay, these go instantly, so. I think I'm fine right here. Oh shit. Okay, I'm slightly less fine right here. I think here. Right here.
I'll cut you to pieces!
Nice. I wonder what the best... I wonder if those are random or if she goes based off of where I'm at. And she's almost dead, so I don't think it matters. She might try to do it one more time. She's summoning the little ads. Okay. Oh, that got me. Shit. Oh, man. Oh, man. Still don't think it matters. Yeah. Nago made it. We've only got to hold on a little longer. That wasn't bad.
God damn you! No more running! No more hiding! Let's finish this!
Hell yeah. Is that
Look!
retreat?
The flag!
Hell yeah, dude. Oh, that's her. I thought that was like a retreat because they saw the flag.
The bridge is ours! Al amigo! Al amigo! Al amigo!
Al amigo! Al amigo!
Yeah!
Stand your ground! It's not over yet!
Are we gonna fight again?
Damn it!
Mess them up, Lise.
Let them go,
Did
Lise.
she just say
We've done what we came here
stand
to
your
do.
ground and then fled? Oh shit. Mess him up! Mess him up! Oh my god. Are we losing like crazy or what? Mess him up! Oh, man. Oh, the great equalizer. We got fucking Ramon. Still think the helmet looks a little dorky, but... Yep, you lost.
Pilladina is fallen? Impossible.
We have them on the run! Forward! No mercy!
Regroup! Regroup! We have to regroup! All units!
See, I don't know. In that shot, the helmet looked fine. I don't know. Maybe it was just the shot under the helmet that made it look weird. Maybe I'm too quick to judge. He's gonna thank you, Warrior of Light. No.
Commander, the 4th cohort has been routed. We'll be at the mercy of the enemy's reinforcements if we don't fall back now.
Idiot! We have the stronger force by far. Don't be taken in by their tricks. Or would you rather tell Xenos you lost to this rabble?
No, but if the snakes betray us in the confusion, we'll have no way out. I'm begging you, Commander. Give the order, or we'll all die here.
As common traitors who drank of muddied waters, for all the good it did us.
School's with me! The day is theirs, and so is this bastard bridge. Someone bring the snake.
What? Who is the snake? Am I supposed to know? Unless they're talking about like Cryo, but I don't think Cryo would be here with them.
I suppose. It's our first victory, isn't it? And that has to be worth something.
It's a shame Fordola got away, but we did what we came here to do. I have to remind myself it's just the first step, but it's a big one. We're going to take it all back, all of it, one ilm at a time if we have to. Level 6... Oh, these are level 66? I still think I'm going to have better stuff for it. There's still a chance that some Imperials are holed up inside the Castellum. We need to search the top and bottom to make sure it's safe. In the meantime, I want you to rendezvous with the main host. Keep your weapons at the ready. There's a chance you might come face to face with soldiers on the run en route. On second thought, it might be prudent for you to do a preemptive sweep of the region for soldiers that have gone to ground. We shouldn't afford them any time to regroup and launch a counterattack. When you've judged your work to be done, report to General Alden in Bitterville. Until next time, friends. Dude, this bird is huge. I didn't realize how big it was. Okay, we'll definitely go to this one first. Here we go. Stop hiding, you sissy. I had a thought the other day too, because I can't do the Dragon Sound quest until I do a certain main mission. So I wonder if it's the end of Stormblood mission. I think that might have been what the last one was. No, it wasn't actually. That was... I don't know. I'll have to go back and look. It's definitely not Fortunes of War. I know that. I think it was... Let's do it. I still think single target is technically more, right? I can do this to activate buff. This hopefully kills him. Nice, 6,000. Not bad. Can't make it through. Look, this tree is massive. Good job, team. You know what I want to play right now? I want to play Repo. Well met. All's well at the bridge. Good, good. Fighting has died down here too, as you can see. Pippin left but a moment ago with a contingent of troops to occupy Veladina. If and when the Imperials return, they'll find us dug behind their own walls. I could not have hoped for a better outcome, General. Splendidly done. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It'll take more than one Castellum to turn the tide. My men and I will deal with the remaining enemy forces. Scions, I bid you return to Commander Kemp and his men. Delight not overmuch in victory, not when there are battles left to fight. Our work here is finished. Our resistance allies are waiting. I don't think I saw the flag before they changed it. Was it just the like black and red like triangles or whatever? The GarleMALD flag, I imagine. We're slowly regrouping. Back so soon, I suppose the General and his men had matters well in hand. The Vice Marshal and his men showed up not long after you left. If the gods are good, there will be no one left to fight. Ooh! Outfits. I like this one. These are very similar to the other outfit I got a while back. Hold on. Oh, I'm not in a safe spot. I can't change. Damn. I know you're not one for waiting, but if you'll bear with us... Commander Kemp, Marshal Tarapin reports that their sweep of the Castellum's interior has been completed. It's finally over, eh? Pray extend to him my deepest thanks. It's official then. Castellum Veladina is well and truly ours. Mayhap this calls for... Wait, where's Monago? She took her bird and flew off towards the Peering Stones, the village of the M tribe where she was born. I doubt that the Imperials who fled Veladina had a mind to give them trouble on their way back east, but she nevertheless worried, so I gave her leave to go and see her people were safe. Though I pray you are right, 'twould be best if Monago were not alone if she should encounter the enemy. Agreed, agreed. Let's all go to the Peering Stones and make sure that everything is alright. If that is your wish, then I've no objection. Just let the guard know when you wish to cross. Guard, I wish to cross. Cross the bridge. Oh, is this going to be like an entrance to a different map region? No, not really. We're gonna go meet the M clan. The M tribe. What are these? Holy horns. Wait, these are sick looking. Oh, hello. I don't want to do this. What if I get something crazy? Though it's a fate, so maybe not. Birda. We weren't very original with this mob's name, were we? Get out of here. Nice, nice. Cool. So much for that. Is the etherite on top of this hill? The path to the village is through the tunnel just east of here. Follow me. I liked the shade of purple that griffin was. Here we go. Whoa. Up we go, up we go. First things first, a tune, because we will forget. I will forget. Seems like a small area.
Ah, you've come. Welcome, friends, to my village. My home.
How fare your people?
Good, all things considered. Better than the Ananta at any rate. They've sent an emissary. I'll take you to her.
The Ananta are the snake people, right? So, I meant to look at my character, because the slit eyes are the M tribe, right? So would my character technically be from here?
Aye. It began with a quarrel between the Imperials and the Kaliana.
The Kaliana are another Ananta tribe. The strongest and the most influential. Unlike the Vera, they want no part of our troubles. They swore fealty to the Empire, and were content to remain within their borders.
Dude, the Ananta looks so cool.
Just so. The Kaliana forsook their pride in the fight and yielded to GarleMALD long ago.
Flashbacks?
But then a new commander was sent to hold the Black Bridge. She demanded the Kaliana surrender a hostage, this butcher.
So the tribes have different
It doesn't make sense,
colored
though. The Vera are the ones
fabric.
working with the Resistance. Why would she threaten the Kaliana?
Because she is ignorant like all Imperials. She knows not the difference between Kaliana and Vera, nor does she care to learn.
So she doesn't okay, that makes sense. Okay, so the Vera are the purple ones. And then the Kaliana are the blue ones.
I see. All Fedola knew for sure was that the resistance would come from the west. She reasoned, therefore, that if the Ananta on the east bank turned their coats, she would be trapped. I take it the Kaliana had no choice but to oblige her.
No, they did not. The Imperials left with the Kaliana broodmother's own daughter, Anamika. Long days and nights she looked out on the Black Bridge weeping for her child. Until you came. The broodmother knew at once which way the winds would blow. She and her warriors met with the fleeing Imperials in the road and demanded that her daughter be returned.
Oh, interesting. So we didn't see any of this.
Bad idea. Fordola's not the kind to take threats lying down.
You know her well. The butcher turned her blade to Anamika and bade the Kaliana move aside. But the brood mother would not yield.
I know where this is going.
I think I do too.
The Kaliana surrounded the Imperials, one of whom, whether out of fear or stupidity, cut the child down. There was naught that could be done.
What madness.
The true madness was yet
What
to
the
come.
hell?
For in her despair, the Kaliana broodmother cried out for her daughter to be restored to life. She beseeched Sri Lakshmi's intercession.
Who is that? Sri Lakshmi.
She summoned a primal then and there?
Oh.
That she did, if only for an instant. Bereft of courage and honor, the broodmother sought solace in her faith.
Wait. Is that the primal in the background? I thought, with the attire, I thought that was the brood mother. I still think it's the brood mother, but I guess maybe not. Oh no, the brood mother is the one in the front. I assume this was the kid being revived. Okay, so the child's not even in this picture. This is the brood mother and the primal.
The Imperials fled in terror at the sight of the goddess, abandoning these lands to the Ananta.
So I wonder if the tribe gets their fashion from the primal, maybe? That's why they look similar? That'd be some cool world building.
Now the Kaliana bid us make pilgrimage to pay proper respects. Yet though we Vera revere Sri Lakshmi as the holiest of the holy, we will not prostrate ourselves before her.
And so you turn to us.
Aye. All who have fought with the resistance have heard tell of the warrior, the
Yo.
icon slayer.
That's me. Hello. She's like,
I
what?
believe we have heard enough. Inconvenient though the timing may be, If a primal has indeed been summoned, we can scarce afford to ignore it. We must needs discuss how best to resolve this situation.
Okay, what do we got here? Okay, so one of these is Lancer. I guess it doesn't matter though if I can just transmog. These shoulder blades do look kind of sick though, actually. Were these the same? No, they weren't. I imagine I can probably get all of these from somewhere, but I haven't found that somewhere yet. I think I'm gonna get this one anyway. Like I said, I'm sure I can get all of them from somewhere. There's probably a shop somewhere that sells all the gear you unlock. This is pretty sick. Are these just all... These seem kind of the same. Oh, this is Black Mage anyway. I was gonna say the blue and black definitely looks the coolest, I think. Just from the torso, I don't know if these are something I would wear, though. At the risk of sounding hopelessly naive, there may be yet a way to avoid a violent confrontation. In the past, I fear I have been rather too willing to accept that we have no other recourse than to risk our lives, or rather your life, to address these threats. Yet the primals we have faced thus far have demonstrated a variety of temperaments and objectives. Ravana may delight in battle, but Rama would sooner keep to the forest with his children. Ere we decide to challenge Sri Lakshmi, it would seem wise to learn more of her nature from who summoned her unto this world. If that is your will, then so be it. To the north you will find our village. Sharisha shall unfold all. We shall leave at once. Monago, can you inform our comrades at the bridge of what happened? Of course, be safe, my friends. Okay, I'm in... Oh, I can replace. Ooh. Okay, go there, and then let's look at glamour plates. Could go back to Lancer. I'm kind of thinking this one, though. Oh, look at the... I'll keep this one for a bit, but I'll probably end up going back to the other design. Oh, we're not even here anymore. Okay. Before I go, how far are we here? 200 to the north, so we're actually close by to this. $150 northwest. I think we're gonna pass it, probably. There it is. I don't know if I get up there from here. Well, seems like I might have to go... Oh. Maybe? Maybe not. I think I just had it, actually. Was I not up there? Come on, gimme. Nice! Man, that just made things so much easier. Hell yeah. Where actually are we? Because... 466 northeast. Okay, I haven't even started to collect these, it would seem. We do not often receive guests. What is the purpose of your visit? Greetings and well met. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and we come seeking Sharisha of the Vera. You are she, are you not? You have petitioned us for aid and succor, and we intend to provide them, but we would first learn more of Sri Lakshmi, that we might better understand the nature of the threat she poses to you. A simple request, and one I shall gladly oblige. In the beginning was Sri Lakshmi. We were created in her image, daughters blessed with her beauty. Her breath became ours, and serenity our solace. There is naught she would not give. 'Twas the Kalyana broodmother's desire to bring about her daughter's resurrection, which first called forth Sri Lakshmi from the ether. That being the case, I rather doubt the goddess will be spoiling for a fight. That would depend. Our primal's motives will have been colored by the summoner's state of mind, namely, that of a grieving mother who had just bore witness to her daughter's murder. Though she apparently craved a miracle, she may also have harbored thoughts of vengeance. Moreover, the Kalyana's concept of Sri Lakshmi may differ from that of the Vira. This is true. The Vira and the Kalyana do indeed regard the Lady of Bliss in different ways. To the Vira, Sri Lakshmi embodies freedom. She would not suffer her daughters to be bound to another's will, and so we stand with the resistance against the Empire, and give our lives for the cause. To the Kalyana, however, she embodies a transcendental beauty, which they strive to create through their craft, to shape crystal and less art, more ritual, a sacred duty, wherein each tribute is imbued with a fragment of the soul. The Imperials do not interfere with this holy work, and so the Kalyana were content to turn inward and ignore our plight. Until recently asserted itself, they summoned a primal, a fever dream to soothe their aching hearts. But surely they can see that it won't do any good. The Imperials will still rule these lands, nothing will change. The Ananta willed, the Kalyana bade the Vira to make pilgrimage to pay proper respects, remember? Those who do not wish to partake their primal's bliss will be made to do so. Not while we're around, they won't. Though our beliefs are not the same, we're still kin to the Kalyana. Will you help them to see reason? You can count on us. Know that I'll kill your god if I have to, maybe even if I don't. Well, I mean, I assume we're probably going to kill the god because it's a primal, right? So I'm just going to let her know. Do what you will, warrior. That simulacrum is not Sri Lakshmi. If we do not act quickly, more lives will be lost, more families torn apart, more children made to suffer. Then it's settled. We're going to find that primal and put an end to this. My sister, Viara, will guide you to John Quat, and I shall pray for your success. Doing all these different voices in short succession is frying my brain. Well met, scions. I am Viara, who shines bright and unbroken. I stand ready. We leave upon your command. Blue one. Ooh. Are you ready? You look ready. John Quat. There you will find the Kalyana's crystals and Sri Lakshmi. Follow me. I do like the earrings that we get from this. I need to go north. I don't know if I can get out of here from the north. Oh, I wanted to get to 80 because then I think that's the level where you can solo a lot of the extremes. That's why I wanted to get to 80. Because then I could start getting the... birds grinded. That's what it was. I was thinking I wanted it for some cosmetic or something, but no, that's not the case this time around. John Quat, the path leads to an entrance above. Within is an aetheryte. You must use it to enter. Understood. With me, everyone. Is that an elephant? Shit, no way. Man, that looks crazy. Wait, why are they our enemies? Ow. I guess they're guarding this, maybe to keep people out. Maybe I just did a poor job of paying attention. They probably said why they're our enemies. Wow. Very over the top outfit.
Why, mistress? Why does my Ananika slumber still?
Look thee on her face, supplicant. Thy prayer hath been answered. Flesh sundered hath been made whole. Blood spilt runneth through her veins. Breath stolen filleth her breast.
Does she grant wishes like a genie? Is that what's happening?
Her mother's words, nor sees her mother's face. She's silent and empty.
Only the vessel may be remade. Not so the flame which flickered within. Her soul scattered to the four winds.
Well, so her body is alive, but she just isn't like... What am I trying to think of? She's not, like, the body is literally, like, alive, but that's it. That's kind of morbid. That does definitely strike me as, like, a genie granting a wish.
Now do you see her promises for what they are?
Alice, have you gone mad?
Mayhap I have, but I refuse to stand by and watch yet another tragedy unfold.
Shit's totally about to go
Who
down.
intrudes upon this sacred ground? Imperials, thirsting for blood.
Nope, 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 nope.
No! We
Far
come
from
not
it.
to shed blood, but to save you from the false god who would lead you astray.
Oh, she's still not gonna like that. We just called her God false.
I understand how you feel. I do. You loved her with all your heart, but when the moment came, you still couldn't save her. The anguish, the anger, I know it only too well. But I also know where this path leads. To embrace a primal is to condemn yourself to an endless cycle of despair. You will never know peace.
Well, I can only imagine that she's not gonna hear her out.
A worm-eaten heart may find peace and serenity in service, in beauty and grace. This hath ever been my promise. Naught else.
Does she have legs?
You tempt
Or
them
is she
with
just a
visions
floating
of things
torso?
that can never be and leave them bereft and wanting. No illusion, however sweet, can change the fact that your daughter is gone. Remember her as she was. Do not suffer this piteous shade to tarnish her memory.
Oh, Lise?
For every prayer that primal answers, it'll demand payment in kind. Do you have any idea how many more Ananta will die to feed its hunger for crystals?
They would have thee suffer man's spite and live in fear. Far better to dwell in my beauteous dream than endure so ugly a reality.
Oh, she's just coming out and saying it. We haven't heard what the mom thinks.
She's wrong! We hate the Empire as much as you, if you just listen!
Poor, misguided children. I would spare you the torments of this cruel and misshapen world. Come bask in my radiance. Let it fill your hearts and free you from your burdens.
She looks so disinterested. Oh. Oh, is she trying to... I didn't know we were capable of that. Was that the cleansing fire? Yeah, okay.
Abide in misery then, fools. The Ananta are more deserving of my blessing.
Man, that could have gone so poorly if we didn't have that ability.
Leave these lands and my dreamers be. I will not warn you a second time.
Could you imagine if we just lost all the Scions right there? Holy shit. Well, that's sad. She's gone too. That was kind of underwhelming. I know, it was stupid and foolish, but I had to try, Minfina, I had to. I had to try, and I failed, so you have to fight, there's no other way. I will wake them from the dream, never stop trying. Primals cannot be suffered to live, you know this. Maybe so, but every time we must turn to you and others like you to do what we cannot. I just wish there was another way. We can but do which is within our power. Lise, Alphino, and I will go seize their crystals. This will not happen again. And you, when it is finished, we will be waiting for you. Emanation, now accessible. Why is she like grayscale? 7 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna leave here and go see about maybe just getting some of these ether shrouds, or is that what they're called? The ether currents. Never mind. That was really fast. What is ether shroud? I know that's from something. Alright, here we go. Emanation. What is that? Use etheric residue lingering in your body to temporarily disguise yourself with one of the action. What?
Open your heart to me.
Hopefully I know when to use that. Oh, I'm already almost dead. Whoa, what is happening? I think... Oh, what is this? Okay. I think we did that, right? I didn't realize it was a plus. I thought I just had one bar going over. I'm glad I saw that. No, damn it. I think I got that in time. Hand of Beauty. Okay. I think we'll be fine. I think they're doing the same thing I did. I'm also just assuming I'm watching my teammates.
Rest your weary souls in my bosom.
Oh, okay. Bosom. This fucking guy. Okay, bro. Your vril dissipates. As I was saying, I hope that there's like an actual cosmetic change. Which there was, so I'm glad I decided to use it. That could have been bad. I was about to not. I don't know if it'll recharge, but it doesn't seem like I'll have to do it again. Oh. Okay. I did the ability that prevents knockback. Alright. Well.
Surrender to bliss. Do not your souls weigh
Is it just when the
heavy?
orbs appear that I need to do this? I don't think so. Not gonna lie, or maybe that was the other one where you have to like get really far away and then it won't knock you back as much. I don't know, man. Oh, that's a soak too. Okay, we're good, we're good. Don't freak out, don't freak out. A lot happened. Stratrum? Is that what that said? So I don't appear to be able to. I'm using this.
Your souls are stained.
Is it based on how many are still on the battlefield? I don't know. I'm just gonna use that ability and there, they're figuring it out. No. Every time those things appear, I'm going to use my ability and help collect them. Because I got it back immediately too, so...
I shall free you from your hate!
Chenchala. I don't remember what the attack was called when she did the bosom thing. I don't know if it's going to happen again either. I just missed... Oh man, okay. I messed that up. I've been messing up my rotation a lot though, so... I'm getting greedy. There we go. Oh, did we win? Oh. Bye-bye. It's a cool arena. I'm not exactly sure what that gimmick was, but I think I was slowly figuring it out. If we would have had one more, I probably would have figured it out. I don't know if the knockback was linked to how many bubbles were still on the battlefield. That's what I'm assuming. Imagine how strong the Scions would be if we were all immune to the fire.
So, it looks like the Ananta did have a mountain of crystals after all. Like every other tribe. Gods were all such slaves to our weaknesses.
Ain't that the truth?
You slew our mistress! She was our hope! Our salvation! Is there no end to your cruelty?
And they're still enthralled, right? Because nothing can save you after.
I know that you're only trying to protect yourselves because you feel frightened and alone. But that's how we all feel. Don't you see? If we could just turn to each other for help instead of the gods, I'm sure we could find a way to live in peace.
They got blue-fired, man. There's no point in trying to convince them.
Your crystals are important to you, aren't they? Reflections of your souls, right? Well, you shouldn't have to sacrifice something so precious to a primal.
Who are you to question our choice? You who fight without fear? We wish only to live in peace. And if this be the price we must pay, then so be it!
I know there's nothing I can say to convince you. But I hope that one day you look back and see we only ever wanted the same thing.
Begone, damn you! Spare me your hollow words, and leave me to mourn.
I'm so confused. Did they not get blue-fired? Why are we, like, trying so hard to convince them?
But it doesn't mean I'm giving up.
I thought the whole thing was that it doesn't dispel even after the primal dies. And damn, this armor I'm wearing looks so sick. I'm glad that I unlocked it.
Girabania is our home too. And one way or another, we're going to have to learn to live together. Come on. Alphino and Alize are waiting.
I might glamour chest this, Meanwhile, in the Royal Palace of Alamigo, I might glamour chest this, fuck, what is it called? The lance that I've got, after I'm done using it.
Ah, the savage returns, and with her tail firmly between her legs, beaten by beastmen, I hear.
It was a shameful display, by all accounts. She may have curried the Viceroy's favor with her bold promises, but in the end, she's just another plodding bungler like the rest of her kind.
Aren't the Garleans losing as a whole right now? Why are we talking? We are in the same boat.
Strange.
You are all in the same boat.
A better judge of character. Then again, I hear she's not averse to a more physical mode of persuasion.
I thought she rose through the ranks rather quickly, but no longer. If only she had been content with her lot, she might have lived to see the morrow.
Part of me does kind of hope she gets a redemption arc. I feel like that's part of the reason they're maybe showing her getting scrutinized so much. To kind of give you that little, like, seed of hope, I guess.
Commander of the Crania Lupi, reporting as ordered.
Why do you tremble, sir? Could it be that the Empire's butcher is afraid? That she who walks with death is terrified of her own?
I'm terrified of dying having achieved naught. Gladly would I give my life to win a great victory on the battlefield, had I but the strength.
Alas, you do not. Indeed, you are weak. And born of this weakness is a blind fervor, a raging inferno which threatens to consume not only you, but everyone around you.
Yes, my lord.
You were defeated by the Resistance on several occasions. You misjudged the Ananta and spurred them into summoning an icon. Have you anything to say?
I do not, my lord. My failures are my own. I am prepared to accept your judgment.
I might get proven wrong like crazy here, but I feel like...
And that is very admirable. However, I've had enough of this dumb show. Give voice to that hunger I see in your eyes, or I will pluck them from your head.
It does seem like Xenos has also taken a liking to him. He's given her, like, so many chances.
I want... I want to make them pay! All of them! Everyone who ever mocked or looked down on me! I want the power to make them pay!
Very well. Then I shall give you a chance. A chance to transcend your mortal limits. Assuming, that is, you are prepared to wager your life for such power.
Is he gonna... Does he know of a way to... like, use her body as a vessel for a primal? Is that where this is going?
Transcend, my lord.
That's what I imagine he's talking about.
I came here prepared to die. Tell me what I must do.
Fair enough. Who is this? Okay. Interesting interaction. I wish we could have left on better terms, but that was never going to happen. It could be a problem if they get their hands on more crystals, on any more crystals though. Never mind, we'll deal with that when the time comes. Again, I think I have better stuff, but I do like how these look, so... An ether current and food. You have done us a great service this day. Long shall my sisters sing the praises of the Icon Slayer. Let us bear the word of them to Sri Lakshmi's passing. Come, friends, to Viranilia. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't have any effects, but this this lance right here, definitely one of the cooler ones in my opinion. Also, do the ether currents raise your speed by a certain amount for each one collected? I assumed it was just when you had them all collected, but I feel way faster already. Because if that's the case, I am gonna go out of my way to get each one whenever I get the opportunity. Ah, the winds whispered of your success, and your eyes confirm their testimony. The Lady of Bliss no longer needs to hold our Kalyana sisters in her thrall. For this, we thank you. Minfina did the deed. We were but witnesses to her heroism. However, I feel this is only the beginning, for there is no cure for that which drives the desperate to beseech the gods of salvation. Should they wish to use their crystals to summon Sri Lakshmi again, naught can be done to stop them. We ignore our sisters' plight to their peril. This we know. We shall endeavor to show them another path so that the day you may speak of never comes. We are all in this together, Alamegans and Ananta. We understand that. Hopefully in time they will too. You and yours will ever be friends of the Vera. On that you have my word. We should be getting back to the Peering Stones. Thank you again, Sharisha, for everything. Even the bigger mounts right now, they feel so much faster. I'm gonna look at this. Where? That's the wrong thing. Ether currents. Where are we right now? The fringes? I don't even have that many of them. I have a lot to collect, and there's one more place we need to go. Northeast. I'm heading away from it. The entrance is over here, no? If this is the place I'm thinking of. Maybe not. I think I'm completely mixed up. Huh. What? Was I going the right way to begin with? Oh yeah, I was right over there. Okay. We'll get there eventually. Not you. What do you have, though? Welcome back. Conrad and Marshal Tarapin came to render aid, but I hear that won't be necessary. It won't. Sri Lakshmi's gone. Ah, but I should probably start at the beginning. Incredible. I don't know what to say. If you hadn't been there to stop her, who knows where it would have ended. You've saved lots of lives, Minfina. Take pride in that. It must be said that this is something of an unprecedented situation. Previous summonings were, to my knowledge, planned well in advance as by a tribe as a whole. Indeed, there are several aspects of this incident which bear further investigation. In any event, the Kalyana supply of crystals must remain limited for the foreseeable future. An ambient ether levels closely observed. Understood. The Alliance will consult the Resistance on the Vera on how to best enforce said restrictions. Thank you, Vice Marshal. To other matters, then. What news of the Imperials? None, which itself is troubling. It seems as though the skulls and the remainder of the garrison have fully withdrawn into the peaks. We've seen neither hide nor hair of them since Velladina. Regardless of their reasons, our path is clear. Father has decided that it is time to advance east. Finally! He was also most empathetic that you be spared further duties for the present. You are to rest. It would not do for the warrior of light to collapse from exhaustion during the march. We may not be as strong or as quick as her, but we are soldiers nonetheless. We can deal with the Imperials. Aye, you've earned this respite, so enjoy it. And the same goes for you, Minago. You've been away from your family for too long, don't deny it. As you say, sir, thank you. We will make the most of our time here. Looks like it's up to me and mine to give you lot a proper welcome. My mother prepared a special meal for this occasion, and I have on good authority that hers is the finest cooking in this side of Velladina. I haven't actually gotten a look at the people of the tribe here. I like their outfits. Honored guest, I pray you partake of our humble offerings as we give thanks for your many valiant deeds. Holy crap. That's a lot of food. Thank you, sir, for this warm welcome. We are honored to break bread with you and your family. Come, come, eat your fill of our food and drink deep of our spirits. There is more than enough for all. Well, when you put it that way, don't mind if I do. Time to eat. Lots to eat. Is the moon its own thing in the sky? It looks separate from the rest of the stars. She wasn't kidding when she said her mother could cook. You know, seeing her with her family, I can't help thinking of my own. How my father would come home from a hunt with dinner on his shoulder, and Ida would prepare it with herbs and spices. Our mother died when I was little, so she did most of the cooking. We didn't have much, but we had each other, and that was enough for me. But they wouldn't let us have even that. Theodoric, Gaius, of course Father and Ida had to fight. I would have too if I had been older, but they didn't have to die. It never ends, does it? They call us beasts, and they treat us like them. They push us, and they push us, and they... until someone pushes back, until someone takes up arms or summons a god, a false god. If the 12 are watching us, what are they thinking? What are they thinking when they see the strong hurt the weak? When people fight and die and nothing gets better, and it just goes on and on and on? You just have to ask them. I don't think the gods listen to people like me. Thanks for listening. I know I was just rambling, but I feel better somehow. Who knows what the answers are, or if there even are any. Either way, life goes on, and we've got to go with it. Sorry, that sounded better in my head, but I must be getting tired. Time to turn in, I think. Tomorrow's another day, eh? Let's see what it brings. Sleep well, Minfina. Wait, is that right there? Is that the place that, what's his face? How am I forgetting his name? Where were we just now? Over here? That's not the place Justinian was at in that cutscene, was it? That big crater? Where is it? I thought it was over here. Oh, I think it was snowy around him, so probably not. It's probably just one of the many, like, explosion craters. I'd be surprised if he was this nearby us. There is something to be said for a home-cooked meal, is there not? We must cherish these moments, fleeting as they are. The fight will always be there, waiting for us to return. Okay. With that, I think that kinda... Yeah, that kinda ends a little chapter here, so I'm getting out of here. I'm probably gonna go get these ether currents in these regions, as many as I can, because that's not what I'm meaning to hit. I think I have plenty of them to get. Looks like 1, 4, 5, 6 of them at least that I can go get right now. Yeah, so I struggle to see how good the story is going to be in the future expansions. If this is one of the least, like, I don't want to say accepted. If this is the one that's always one of the lower ones in the rankings, maybe how it ends isn't as satisfying, but how we're going now, it looks... It's had me really interested the whole time. So... I don't know if I just like a lot more what they're talking about in this expansion, but, like, how do you top fighting dragons and doing all the stuff you did in Heavensward? But... I don't know, despite it being a bit more down-to-earth in this expansion, it's still, like... Despite it being a lot more down-to-earth, it's still keeping my attention, which when you're comparing it to, like I said, what happened in Heavensward, I think that definitely says something. So... But, yeah, I'm gonna go do something else, so... I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow or the day after, but I will be back playing this specifically for one of those. I'll probably play something else for the other day, but that's all. So, bye-bye.